Good morning, everyone. So last session we started file handling, right? The file handling is the very important programming language in any language. Okay, any language, file handling is the very important language. File handling is the very important area in every programming language. With the help of file handling, you can perform the below operations. What are the operations we will perform? Create files and directories, and next one is delete files and directories, directories, and next third we have send the data to the file, and the fourth one is read the data from the file. So after that we have serialization and deserialization. Deserialization, deserialization. So these all we completed in the last session, right? This is done, and this is done, and this is also done, and this is done. Okay, coming to here. So serialization. What is serialization? Serialization meaning any program. So for example, public class I'm taking demo, and this is the some details of demo, like I am taking int age, and I can say string name. Okay, so these two are the properties, and if I want to initialize these two properties, I would like to initialize by using object. So public static void main, and I can say string of, and from here to here this is the scope of the class. Side I would like to create the object. Object is demo d equal to new demo. Okay, and here I can initialize the values. D dot age equal to some 30, and next one is D dot name equal to. So if you guys see here what actually happens, so JVM will allocate the memory. This is which variable? This is also instance variable. JVM, this is local variable. These two are the instance variables. Okay, these two are the instance variables, and this is the local variable. This object also called as local variable. Local variable meaning JVM will assign the memory at the time of during the program execution. JVM will allocate the memory during the program execution. During the program execution, program execution. Once execution completed, then JVM it will remove it from its memory. Are you guys clear with my statement? These two are instance variables, and this is called a local variable, also called as object. This object I am storing in one reference variable. This reference variable is called local variable. And here I am assigning the values 30 and Krishna. So here what I am saying is local variables. JVM will allocate the memory during the program execution. Once the execution got completed, it can also remove the local variables from its memory. Its memory. Okay, so meaning here the data is permanent or temporary? Data is temporary. I don't want temporary, I want permanent. Then there is a concept that is serialization. There is a concept that is serialization. Serialization meaning it is the process of converting object data into file. It is the process of converting object data object data into file is called serialization. Serialization. So this object data. Now what are the object data it have? One is the age, second one is the name. Okay, this I can store in the file. If I store in the file, that is the permanent or temporary. That is permanent. File is the permanent. Okay. So it is the process of converting object into files is called serialization. So this data is stored in the file. Now after like 1 month or 2 months, I want to read the data from the file. Then there is a concept that is deserialization. It is the reverse process of serialization. It is the reverse process of serialization. It is the reverse process of serialization, and which is the process of converting file data into object. So this is main agenda, guys. So I hope you understood basically like what does it mean by serialization and what does it mean by deserialization. What does it mean by serialization? What does it mean deserialization? Serialization meaning it is the process of converting object data into uh, file is called serialization. Deserialization meaning it is the reverse of serialization, which is the process of converting file data into object is called deserialization. 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 So through programmatically also we'll try to understand. We'll get the subclat on it. Okay. So there is a document which I opened. So come to here. So can you please see this? It is the mechanism of converting the state of object into the byte string. Byte string is nothing but intermediate language. Okay, and deserialization meaning deserialization is the reverse process where byte string is used to recreate actual Java object in the memory. This mechanism is used to persist the object. Okay, so see the diagram you can see here. So this is the object which we created in our Java program that we are converting into the byte string, and later it will be changed to the like this file like this. This is converting data into the file. This is called serialization. Serialization. Next up, here to here, this is the deserialization. File we are converting again into the object is called deserialization. Deserialization. I hope you guys are clear. This is the diagram. Object that we are converting into the file. File we are converting into the object. Again we are converting into the object. Okay. Okay, fine. So these are the examples actually. You can go with any example. Mm, Presently, as of now, I am going with this example. Yeah, coming to here. Dog is the one class, and serializable is the interface. So make sure whenever we are writing the serialization, we have to import the serializable. This is the make sure point. Okay. Next up. So inside the taken two variables. One is the int I equal to 10. Second one is j equal to 20. These are the two properties. Okay. So this is the one more another dot gfg class, and there is a main method, and inside the main method, so see they created the object, meaning this class they are calling here. Now serialization started. file output stream reader, and so these two are predefined classes: file output stream reader, object output stream reader. Okay, so here we will give the file name and our data, object data we will send to that file. We will send to that file. We will send to that file. Okay, fine. And here also, so finally we will get the data like this. Finally we will get the data like that. So the same program we can, I can show you. I can write a program and then I can show you. Will get the data. I'm creating user. So you can assume there, yeah, this person has, there are two properties: string name. Okay, okay, fine. Now I am taking one more class. So I want to make the connection between these two classes. How could I? By creating the object. Here I am creating the object, new user. Yeah. Now I'm taking, I'm doing serialization. System dot out dot println serialization started. Okay. So inside I'm taking, there is a predefined methods, file output stream reader, file output stream equal to new file output stream. Here I am giving the file name. The file name is, I would say, some user.txt. Okay, and here we need to take the input stream reader. So there are classes like, I would say, coming to here. These two are the predefined classes: file output stream and object output stream. And this is the method which is coming from this class. So next one is, I would say, object output stream. So for this object we are sending as the input of input of. So So there is a method. The method is u dot write object is the method. Write object is the method. FOS, and here you can pass. Okay, now serialization ended. System dot out dot println. Same statement I am copying from there, and I'm saying serialization ended. Ended. So here we need to throws exception as well. So make sure this exception has be we need to throw, and these all are coming from the java.io package, right? So here also you have to import the package, import java.io dot stop, saving this one, and go to wherever the location is there, go to that location, copy the file, and java c test.java. There is a in the line number 90. User user u is equal to new user. Both are belong to same file. Open this test.java. The both are belong to same location. Import java.io package and public static user u equal to new user, whatever it is from.
Krishna, here we wrote class as test and object as user. Both are not same, right?
Sorry,
Here we wrote in that program user class as test and object as user. Both are not same. That is the error it was showing. Class as test. We wrote in this
yeah,
class
yeah,
as
I got
test.
it, got it. So here basically what I am doing, there are two files which I created. Okay, there are two files which I created. This is the test is the one file, and the next one user is the one file. This file I am trying to call to this file. That is the thing I am doing. I'm calling one file into another file. When I'm open this one and come to here, the user there is nothing. Okay, okay. So here I'm public class, and here I would like to take the user, and there are two variables I'm taking into age equal to some 30 and the string name equal to some Razu. Okay, that's okay, fine. I'm saving this one. Come to here, compile the file Java C. Yeah, now it is working. Java text. See here, serialization started, and there is a this one have to implement the serializable implements serializable is the interface we have to import serializable. Okay, yeah. Now save the program and come to here and Java C test.java and serializable. So this is coming from the import statement, right? You have to take the import statement as well. Java.io import java.io come to here, compile the file java test.java and next we have java test. See here, serialization started and serialization ended, which means one file will be created in that location. See, there is a user.txt. User.txt. Who created? We are only created through Java program. This is our Java program. And here what we are doing, we are creating the data. Object data we are sending to the file. So this is the destination file and our object data we are sending to the file that is called serialization, guys. I hope you guys are clear. Now come to here. So see here, serialization meaning, so see what they are doing, saving of object data in a file, saving of object in a file. How they are saving? There are two classes, file output stream and object output stream. Okay, and so here we need to give the file name and here also this file here we will give here. Okay, and write there is a method that is the write object and we need to give the object. So deserialization started and deserialization closed here. I hope everybody is clear. So this is the permanent data. This is the permanent data which is in the format of bytecode. Bytecode cannot be understood by the machine and we cannot be understood by the human. The thing is object data we are converting into the bytecode. Object data we are converting into the byte string. So this data will be permanent. Okay, so after 1 month, after 1 year, if you want to take the data from here, you can take. So this is the permanent data, but when you go to the program, this is not once execution got completed, then it's removed from the memory. I don't want to remove from the memory. I want permanent data. So if I want permanent data, then there is a concept that is called serialization. Then that is called serialization. Next we have there is a deserialization. Deserialization meaning file data will be again revert back to the program is called deserialization. So see here, deserialization started. So here class methods are data coming out from the program. So that is the reason we are making as the output. But here we will take the data into the system. Then we are taking the data the file inputs in classes. File name we will give and these both are same. Here we are reading the object. Here writing the object. Here reading the object. That object data type is the class name and D2 and we can able to read the values. So that we'll see once again coming to here and now take the SOP statement. Here mention deserialization started. Deserialization started coming to here and now file input stream reader, file input stream equal to new file stream, file name, the same file name I'm taking from there to here. next here object input stream. Okay, next here there is a method that is read object method. Read object method. For that read object method, we are passing as object. The object is this one. New object I am passing, and this again we can store in one reference variable with that class name. Our class name is what? Our class name is the user, right? This entire process you can store in one reference variable. That reference variable I am storing like as the u1, and the data type is the user. Now we can able to read the values. System.out.println u1 dot age I would like to print deserialization ended. Only the thing is you have to remember only three statements. These three statements. In case of here also only three statements you have to remember. File output stream, object output stream, and we are writing the data. Here we are reading the data. That's it. We are reading the data. Come to here. So see, read object. Read object is the method, and read object is the method that we are storing again one reference variable, that is the class name that we are storing. Come to the program, compile the file java c test.java, and there is a read object, right? We need to throw the exception in the method level. Already we throw the exception, right? These two exceptions you can throw. Coming to here, class not found exception. See here, serialization started, deserialization started, values are printing. This is how we can do serialization and deserialization. Serialization and deserialization. So I hope you guys are clear. What does it mean? Right? So this is all about serialization. This this program also let me share with you.
Hi Krishna, small doubt. Can I ask? Hello.
Yes. Please go ahead. I am listening.
కృష్ణ యాక్చువల్లీ ఇప్పుడు సీరియలైజేషన్ చేసినప్పుడు కోడ్ అనేది మనకి బైట్ కోడ్ లో స్టోర్ అవుతుంది కదా.
అవును.
అసలు ఫర్దర్ గా దాన్ని ఎలా యూజ్ చేస్తారు యాక్చువల్గా?
దాన్ని ఫర్దర్గా యూజ్ చేయడం ఇది డీసీరియలైజేషన్.
ఈ డీసీరియలైజేషన్ తర్వాత యూజ్ చేయటం.
ఇప్పుడు ఈ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ డేటా అనేది మనకి పర్మనెంట్ కావాలంటే పర్మనెంట్ ఏంటి ఫైల్గా కన్వర్ట్ చేయడం. ఈ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ డేటా ఇక్కడ ఏమున్నాయి, యూజర్ ప్రాపర్టీస్ రెండు ఉన్నాయి, యూజర్ నేమ్, యూజర్ ఏజ్. నార్మల్గా ఇంకా చాలా తీసుకుంటాము. బేసిక్ నా ఆ ప్రాపర్టీస్ని మనము పర్మనెంట్గా ఉంచాలంటే ఒక ఫైల్లో డేటా మొత్తం ఫైల్లో ఉంచుకుంటాము. ఆ ఫైల్లో ఎలా ఉంచుతాము అని చెప్పడమే సీరియలైజేషన్. ఒక ఫైల్ ఉంది, ఈ ఫైల్లో డేటా మనం ఇప్పుడు మన దగ్గర ఫైల్ ఉంది, ఈ ఫైల్లో డేటా మనం ఎప్పుడైనా రీడ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు ఆఫ్టర్ 1 year,
ఓకే.
2 years. ఆ డేటా ఎలా రీడ్ చేసుకోవాలనేది డీసీరియలైజేషన్.
డీసీరియలైజేషన్. ఓకే.